Hey guys, welcome back. Principles of Management, Mr. Argueta here. As you notice, I have delayed my posting of our video. Monday was a hectic day, and then Tuesday we had this unbelievable snowstorm in here in northern Georgia. It's tough for me to I don't know how to say this without getting in trouble. It's tough to me to have compassion for our Georgia snowstorms because I come from Chicago. So today, let's see. Why don't we see Chicago's temperature? Chicago's weather. Oh, what is this? It is negative 16 degrees right now in Chicago, and I would imagine it's going to get even worse as the day goes by. So as of Wednesday, 11 o'clock, it was negative 16 degrees. It's hard for me to understand the shutdowns here for an anticipated snowstorm that never happens. But I get it. I understand. No worries. But anyhow, let's move on. This week, guys, we are excited that we are halfway through the semester. You guys have made it to the halfway mark. We have gone through 4 different weeks. You have completed those, and we're entering week number 4, chapter 7 and 8. Week number 5, 9 and 10. Week number 6, 11, 12. Week number 7, 13 and 14. Week number 8 is your final week. Now, keep in mind, in this class, and only this class, I don't know about any other class, in this class, that 8th week is a shortened week. You don't have Monday to Sunday. So please, please plan accordingly. This week will start and end very quickly. Week number 8 will end very quickly, so you only have a short period of time to complete the final exam. That being said, hopefully you guys are prepared and ready to go by the time we get to that point. So last week we had, as our discussion, a SWOT analysis. If you're watching this video, you are very familiar with what we do and how we do it, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time explaining to you that my video is located right there. But I will go in there. We had a great response. Most of you guys are very familiar with the pattern. I do respond to your comments there, so if you wanted to go back and take a look at what I said, do so. And some of you guys have some pretty crazy stuff, interesting comments. I love it. Definitely respond to as many people as I possibly can. And here are some that I see that just got in. I'll read through those in a little bit. All right. So anyhow, we talked about SWOT, and SWOT's a very powerful tool in business, and it's done very frequently. So it's, I want you to understand what it is and have an understanding how to do a SWOT. It is very likely that you are asked to do a SWOT as a manager. So you have that now under your belt. Hopefully you guys can reproduce that on your own. Week number 4, we're moving into what is the HR part of business, the foundations of human resource, and some of using human resource as a competitive advantage. Now, some of you are too young to understand this or remember this, but there was a time where we didn't have human resource departments. We had what we called personnel departments. It's really glorified secretary work. They filed a lot of paperwork, didn't really care about much other than following the rules. But human resource management has become just a broader, deeper understanding of how powerful it is to have a competitive advantage, getting the right people in the right spot. So one of the things that we've seen in this new era of technology is people using social media to get an advantage on who they're hiring. So my proposed question to you this week is, some companies actually ask their applicants permission to go into their Facebook pages to see their background. How do you feel about that? Is this an invasion of privacy? Is this appropriate in the business world? How do you view your Facebook or Twitter accounts, and do you use it to express just your wildest imagination and dreams, or do you conservatively use that as a way to promote yourself to the public? There's some people who have taken advantage of those opportunities and used it as a branding opportunity. They brand themselves a certain way. They want people to see a certain thing about them. And then there's others that say, no, it's my privacy. I can do and say whatever I want. I can complain, I can judge, I can swear, I can put up whatever picture I want. It's my private space. So uh, I, I think the numbers keep growing, but there was a very high level of percentage of top 500 companies that use social media to get an understanding of you. I mean, it doesn't take much. I mean, if I just Google most of your name, stuff's going to come out of you that's out there in the interworld. So I encourage you to really think about yourselves when you go through this journey. You know, how would a potential employer view you if they saw you through the eyes of your social media pages? And you, how would you as a potential HR manager use that as a tool, or do you feel it's inappropriate? So you let me know. I'm excited to hear some of your comments. I think it's very fascinating where we're at in business. I will admit I do use social media. I am active in Facebook and LinkedIn. I have a Twitter account that I don't use. I don't think it's really something that I could adapt to. I, for a split second, when to please my kids, jumped on Snapchat, but that's just too much effort for me. But anyhow, I welcome your connection on Facebook. I don't do anything private. I just do a very general Facebook page and tell people about me and what's going on in my life. I'm welcome to connect that way. Anyhow, so you guys explore out there. Tell me some good stuff. Remember that these discussions are extremely important to me, and make sure that you're putting the effort to reply to everyone and get every point you possibly can get. Guys, it is a pleasure to be here to help you. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. You have yourself a wonderful week, and stay warm out there, guys. And as they say, here I am with a cup of coffee. Pike's Place, Starbucks. Come on, hook a brother up. Send me some free coffee, Starbucks.